what's up, everyone? Good morning, or whenever you're watching this. Good afternoon, good evening. We are live at the dam today, June 29th. Make sure if you're joining this late, after the fact, sub, like, comment, let me know you were here. That would be great. Support the channel any way you can. I appreciate it. But we're here at the dam. We're going to start with night crawlers because it is really hot out here, and they're not going to last today if I keep them. So we're going to use them up. Hey, what's up, Cameron? It is so hot out here. I'm in the shade right now. It's going to be like high 80s with a heat index of over 100 today, and I'm sweating, and I'm not even doing anything. Going to be a scorcher, but we'll try to make it through. But yeah, these poor little worms, they're gonna either melt or get eaten, one of the two, so I might as well use them up right away, or try to. Yeah, I'm already sweating. I haven't done anything except walk over here, and I sat down even for a little bit, changed my shoe up. So who knows? But we'll try these worms before they get warm and disgusting. The fish probably prefer them a little less cooked. Alright. I got a little bit of shade to work with over here. It's starting to peek out the sun though, so we'll see. Yeah, it's kind of weird being the first one. Like, it's like showing up to a party and you're the first one. It's kind of awkward sometimes. It's awkward for me though if I'm the first one in the stream and no one's here, because I'm talking to people as if they're here, but they're not yet. Well, he took half my worm. That was already a hit. I'm thinking with the heat today, a lot of them are going to be right up against the dam. Going to be hot this whole coming week. I had a bite. I don't think it was anything to write home about, but I did have a bite on that first cast. I feel like I'm getting sunburn with sunscreen on and in the shade. One of the hotter days we've had of the year so far. Maybe the hottest, I don't know. Oh, I had another one on. Stole my worm. I was like, is that a snag or is that a fish? Alright, let's go for a half of the night crawler. I used that whole thing and they just tore it apart. This guy's got some tough skin on him. It's good. Maybe it won't come off. They're definitely hitting today, though. It's just a matter of catching them. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. Brock and Levi. Getting bites. Man, they ripped that whole worm off again. They feel okay size, but it could be an okay size bluegill, and that's why it's happening. For most aspects, yes, but largemouth still get much bigger. Like if you're looking for a big fish, largemouth's the way to go. But if you're looking for sport and for the best bite, Easily a smallmouth any day of the week. Largemouth are some of their strikes too on the topwater are better than smallies even, but they don't fight nearly as hard. So I guess it's a trade-off. We're getting bites. It's really hot out today. It's going to feel like 102 out today. So I'm assuming the fish are going to be up here. I'm trying to use these worms before they melt. It's that type of heat today. Man, yeah, it's crazy when you're in the shade sweating. Probably recommended to not be outside today, to be honest. How about you fart on the bait? Go buy some garlic worms and shove them and then fart on them. Another little taker right there. Didn't get all of my worm, but some of it. They're crafty, man, I swear. Yeah, it's this whole week is supposed to be pretty brutal, but I think today it brings a lot of extra stuff with it too. Oh, I had one on. So let them take it just a second longer. Felt like a decent sized little smallie. I lifted up and it was like, so I was like, oh, is he on there? Tons of hits so far. Just need something bigger to take it, you know? With it being so hot out and shallow, this bottom of this river, except for like the fast moving parts, are just caked in algae. It's usually not that bad. Oh, I set the hook and it was a snag at first, and then it's a fish. It was on a log or something. Well, he's a dark little rock bass here, but I guess we'll take him to get on the board. These guys can be thieves, man, of your worms down there. Bro, wrong way. There he goes. He wanted to come back. He wasn't ready yet. He was upset that his time was over. It's always funny when they do that. Swim right back to you. Then they just give up and they're on their side. They're like, all right, catch me again. We still got a little worm on there. Let's throw it back out there. I'm doing the release I want to. You can release the fish how you want to. If I ever want to catch them, nice. Hey, what's up, Suresh? How you doing? It's a weird worm. It's like feels like a red worm, but it was in the night crawlers. Super skinny. You have the most OP spot. And I had 2 spots this year where I was catching the bullhead like every cast. It was crazy. I caught, I think, like 40 plus each time. I felt bad catching them. They're hitting aggressively down here. I know there's a lot of them, but I haven't got anything with any weight to it so far. Whew. My shade is slowly coming back at me. I'm gonna run out of shade soon and start crying. Hey Gabe, what's up? Welcome in. I got sweat trickling down my face. I'm probably going to look at the weather later on and be like, wait, it was even warmer than they said it was supposed to be out today? Yeah. And he felt a little bit bigger, but he was in the current, another rock bass. I was like, oh, I think I feel him. But yeah, he didn't have much to him when I started reeling him in. Get off my hook. Nice little guy here. Definitely, guys. Hit that like button. We're catching some Rockies. Hopefully we'll upgrade to some smallmouth soon. He doesn't know where to go. He's hanging out over there. He acts like he just got thrown into a new body of water, and he's like, whoa, where am I? He's probably never been up here, to be honest. What's up, Mad Hookah? Maybe. I don't know. Some days it goes up really fast. Other days it doesn't. It doesn't even seem to matter how much you ask for people to like it either. That's the weird part. Sometimes I don't even ask people to like, and it goes up faster than asking them. I think I already shouted you out, buddy. Gabe Sports 14. I'm pretty sure last time I shouted you out when you were in here, but if anybody wants to, they can head on over to Gabe Sports 14. You gotta tell them what your channel is about. Just fishing or other stuff? Did I lose my worm? Yeah. It's amazing. One snag and the worm comes off. It's always funny when there's like 200 people watching and it's like 30 likes and you're like, what's going on? How come I can't break the worms in half, but the fish can literally rip them off as if like it's tissue paper? Wash this crap off my hands. Is that a big dead? I don't know what that is. Probably a big shell of a crayfish. I don't know if it was or not. Hey, what's up, 803? The one thing that sucks about fishing the dam. It broke off. We had to retie. Hey, potatoes. Potatoes. I don't even know how to pronounce that correctly. Skylar, welcome in. It just broke off randomly there. That sucked. Oh well. Easy fix. I was hoping for a day where it never got snagged. Sometimes it happens. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep these glasses on for. It makes my eyes so hot. And that's where like most of my sweat's coming, right by my forehead and my eyes, man. This is a dam by me. That's what dam it is. Cannot get this out. All right, almost there. God damn. Yeah, it's definitely a god damn right now. Breaking my line. Oops, got my sinker. These damn fish, I swear. At least it's a better sound today than chainsaws and inhaling smoke from a bonfire. That was horrible on the last one. A welcome change. Now I just gotta deal with the heat. That's the only difference here. Alright. Now we're good to go again. Until we break off. Whew, it is smoky out here. And I mean smoky by hot. I'm taking my glasses off. I wish I could keep them on, but my eyes are just sweating. Hot. I'll put them back on a little bit probably because it's really bright out here. Wrapping around my well, I was snagged for a little bit. I was almost oh, my worm just fell off. How? Really just came back and it fell off right as it's coming back to me. The hell? These worms are sabotaging it. They're jumping off. It's going to be, I think I said the heat index is going to feel like it's 102. It feels hotter already though, because I'm not used to it. We've been down in the 60s. Hey, what's up, Matt? Hey, what's up, Real Outdoors? Welcome in. Hot as hell. Fish are biting, but so are the snags. Oh, nice. Thank you. Appreciate you. Trying to catch a smallmouth up here. It's one of those days I think all the fish are just going to be just climbing on in next to the dam. What's up, Trabor? Dude, my worm almost came off already. What is with these worms, man? I had to go to a different gas station to get worms. And I tell you, they're not all the same. Dude, I'm sweating just thinking out here, man. That's how hot it is. Like, I thought about going fishing, and then I just started sweating. It's horrible. That's why I'm fishing in the shade right now. Again, with the snake, man. Got it off. Alright, see you, Matthew. Seems to be moving an awful lot for having 2 weights on there. Don't make me put 3 weights. I'll do it. Another big hit, but just ripping the worms right off because whoever sold these guys these worms are extra delicate snowflakes. These worms, crazy work. All night crawlers, some of them just feel like they're too small. Horrible. That's why I'm glad I'm using them now versus later, because then they'll get all mushy and hot and make it even worse then probably. Whew. She's a scorcher. What's up, Alphin? How you doing? I don't even know if I have waist deep water on here without getting too close. Oh, we got a bass. Look at this. We're slaying the bass, guys. Is that a previous worm I lost? That's still in your mouth? Dude, I just pulled out a worm from that fish that he stole from me. You little hungry guy, you. Give me that worm back. Putting it back on my hook. How am I fishing when it's this hot? I'm in the shade right now. So it's not quite as hot as it's going to feel over here in the shade. And I got my guns out. I got my tank top on. Sun's out, guns out. That fish just found my worm and ate it, or it was weird to pull it out of his stomach. Definitely. They got it that time though. He probably went back and took it right back off. He's like, "Give me that. That's my food." I want to do a walking stream, but I don't know if I'm going to do it today. It'll be the coolest stream to do because it's going to be hot out, but I don't know, man. Maybe. I'm going to do a few of them this week, but I don't know about today. We'll see how it goes here. See how long it takes for my big old night crawler to get exposed. I'm trying to attract a big fish with a big night crawler. Doesn't work that way though. I could accidentally fall in. I could. We'll see how hot it gets. Oh, there's a breeze. Oh, it feels great. I feel like I'm in an oven. It's not even that hot out yet. It's still going to get hotter. Hey, what's up, Pam? That's a good sized bluegill, that's for sure. Alright, that went into the rapids, down a little bit, and back around. So either we're going to get snagged, or maybe we'll end up where a fish is. Probably not. Yeah, it's going to be a hot one here today. I don't know exactly how hot, but it's supposed to feel like it's over 100. These fish aren't going to want to bite today. Had a few of those rock bass right off the bat, but Might get hotter as it gets warmer. You're too broken out. Hey, what's up, Dennis? Come on. The fish are trying to stay hydrated too. They're not coming out of the water. Sorry, Hudson, you cannot. I'm trying to remember last year when I was fishing here in like the dead heat of summer, like some of the hottest days ever, how it was. I know there were some tough days, but I want to say I caught some good fish though some of those days. You're welcome. Maybe they're all out in front of the dam, which would be odd, but there's a bunch out there, I'm sure. Oh, I had another nice one on. Either a decent-sized rock bass or an okay smallie, but it came off. I don't know what's up. A moderator who moderates the channel, or the live chat, I should say. Be a big fish eventually to pick something up. I think we're still getting bites from medium-sized fish. You don't buy mod, I give mod out when I decide to. I'm happy with the mods I have right now. I had to clean up some mods though, get rid of some because a lot of people just want to be mod. It's kind of a weird thing. It's like, yeah, I'm a mod, bye, peace out. Preferably adults too. No offense to the kids, but preferably adults. Yeah, the bite's getting really tough over here. We might have to try to go cast a Meps or something around, see if we can get a pike or a bass. I just don't know how active they're going to be either. They're either going to be on fire or shut off. It started pretty good over here. Lots of bites. I'm still having occasional bites, but it seems to be really tough. Put another worm on. I don't like the presentation of my worm. Maybe I can take this off. That might work. One of these days I'm going to have to start bringing bug spray. We haven't quite got to that level yet, thankfully. Plus the bugs don't come out too bad on these really hot days, but we haven't really had a horrible day yet with bugs. It's going to come one of these days though, and I'm not going to have bug spray. It's going to be one of the worst days of my life. There's a few bugs today, but they're not really biting or anything, thankfully. Yeah, we might have to mix it up, even with the worms. Let's throw this off, try another full worm, and then see how that goes. And if we are getting skunked anymore after we caught those rock bass, let's switch to something to cast. You had bugs would fly into the sun and just evaporate, poof. That means I'm not as smart as a bug because I'm out here in the heat. Oh, there's a big one. There's a big one. Finally. Perfect hook set too. Look at that. Holy moly, guys. It's a big chunker of a smallie here. Look at that. About a 15-incher right there, maybe. Good fish. Finally feeling that, bigger tug on the line instead of these little nibbles. It's very distinctive. You can just feel weight when you get a good tug on a fish versus a little nibble. I caught a bass. I'm just using night crawlers right now. Secret cheat code of fishing. It's a secret cheat code. Well, we got a big one at least. Yeah, these worms are already probably feeling this heat, man. They're not going to last a couple hours out here, so I was hoping we could get through them. I always bring them in case, but now they're just going to get disgusting if I don't use them. Hey, thanks for the GG. I drank as much water as I could before I came out. I have one more water with me, some more in the car, but it's going to be warm. I hate drinking warm water, but better than no water. Nice. Definitely one of mine. Maybe and weathers, but definitely fun to fish in no matter what for the most part. But we do what we need to get out there and fish. Still hoping for a carp again one of these days that picks it up. It's definitely less likely, but you always have a chance. That one week we caught 2 in the same week. What's up, Isaac? Yeah, we caught about a 14, I think it was more the 15-inch smallie, and then like 3 rock bass today. So, good amount of fish so far in the blazing heat. I'm still in the shade though for another probably half an hour, maybe an hour. It's definitely retreating fast though. I set the hook and it's a little branch. It felt like motion. Go to a spillway. I mean, if you got them by you, they're always usually pretty good to fish. Any kind of dam, spillway, whatever. Fish like the food that's available, the oxygen in the water. Come on, fish. Gotta be at least another one down there. There's a lot of fish in here. Yeah, I think some of the hottest days I fished were right at the beginning of my fishing. Oh, I just had a huge hit. Right at the beginning of my fishing part of my YouTube channel when I switched over. So I remember sitting out here with GoPro on, just roasting and filming with a GoPro. Some of those days were brutal, man. But I did have some of the best fishing days too that I remember. Yeah, the branch is definitely a nice fish. Kind of fought a little bit. We're just using night colors up against the spillway because you can catch everything and anything. Makes it more fun and suspenseful, right? Sometimes all the big fish move in over here, and there's other times it feels like you just gotta keep getting through all the small fish to get to them. Today, I don't know, had that big one sneak in there. A lot of them are like little bites. I've had a couple good tugs that the fish wasn't there though when I set the hook and just ripped the worm off. Yeah, we got 3 rock bass and a 15-inch smallie. caught a 3-pounder on a bluegill and another one on a buzzbait. I thought the worm fishing would be a little bit hotter today. No pun intended. They keep stealing my worm, whatever's down there. Probably some mix of bluegill and rock bass. The bigger fish have to compete. Yeah, you can get every fish with worms. Smallies love them up here. They pick them off. They fish off the smallmouth. Love going on the bottom and picking up worms. Every fish likes worms for the most part. Maybe carp the least, but they'll still eat them. Had a nice pull, but as soon as I kind of did like a makeshift hook set, it was gone. I knew it was going to be there if I set the hook. I wonder what that was. Good tug, good yank. Hit me, hit me. I want you to do it, I want you to do it. That'd be hilarious. This is an underground battle like that. Spinning. I have a bait caster. I barely use it though. I have 2 bait casters I barely use. Man, those are some tiny ass fish. You know, they're big bass that come around and pick it up. Little fish are having a field day down there with it. Would thought worm fishing could be so difficult. I'm more upset by the quality of worms, man. They're all different sizes, and some really tiny, some really massive. biggest bass is a 5-pounder, 21.5 inches. Hello, Ellen. So many taps on the worm, man. They're just destroying it. I'm gonna run out of worms fast. I'm about to just go to casting then, which is probably for the better. I even let that one take it. He just ended up taking my worm. Nice. Good fish. I just randomly set the hook, and we got a green sunfish. I wasn't even feeling a bite. I just I'm going to set the hook randomly and see what happens. And there's a green sunfish on there. Oh, tail freaking out. Good. It's in there good. I can't seem to get the... There we go. Green sunfish makes an appearance. I don't think I've caught one this year. These guys are taking my worms down there. I know. I just wish they were more aggressive and actually get hooked. If that's the ones that are down there. I've been feeding them all day. They can at least get hooked once in a while. We got 3 rock bass, the green sunfish, and a 15-inch large, or not large, no, smallmouth. It's been kind of weird. I thought it'd be better up right next to the dam because of the heat, but has not proven me right yet. Okay, I'll take that 15-inch bass though. That was a good fish. He was fighting really good. Give me a fish. there's almost always some little fish on it when I pull it up. Yeah, so far I wouldn't say they're shut down. I can't even tell you if they're different. I seem to always struggle at this time of the day with hits. You know, high noon is just a tough time to go fishing. Same thing when I go down, down the river walking. Anywhere between like 12 and 1 just seems to be a real tough time. That was right onto a snag. Right onto a snag. Alright, I got it off. Try it again. Try to catch a 6-pound bass. I mean, I think we always are trying for that, to be honest. Definitely not going to be in this river. It's going to be very unlikely to catch a 22-incher in here. They're in here, but I don't think it's going to be likely. I mean, I caught those two 19-inchers, or the one 19-incher and a 20-incher, and that's the biggest I've ever seen besides my friend's. He caught it. He was like a kid. Not really slaying them today. They're slaying the worms and having a buffet down there. I'm doing my part to keep the fish fed today on this really hot day. Community service. Hey, what's up, Era? Welcome in, buddy. Feeding all the homeless fish today. Bugs, man. I don't want to put on that orange Meps I was casting last time when I had that bass and then that massive pike I assume that was on. I just don't know how active they are going to be. I mean, some fish are going to be. They're not all going to be shut down. Well, that was a big fish that jumped out there. I don't know what it was. It was either a trout or a carp. I couldn't tell. Yeah, it's really once you get up in the the 20 to 21 inch fish range, it's really hard unless you live in a certain area to get above that consistently. Like up here, it's potentially to be a once in a lifetime fish when you get anything over 20 for a bass. Hey, what's up? Welcome back, Bond. See if we can get anything to bite, man. It's just so slow. But like I said, we got fish. We got what, 5 fish? So Could be worse. And one of those was a nice fish, too. I don't know, like, every time I come here for a certain, like, I'm like, okay, it's really hot. I want to use night crawlers. And they're just going to just go nuts over them. We're going to catch a ton of fish. I never do. But then, like, when I don't plan on doing a certain type of fishing and I do it, then it's, like, super hot. Like, if I came here and I had 2 night crawlers, that was it. I would catch, like, 2 monsters. And I'd be like, oh, I wish I had more night crawlers. There's one. Not as big as that last one, but he's actually got some size to him. Probably about 13. Fish on. Ow! Bro. Trying to hook me. Nice. Glad you're subbed now. Thank you. Nice little 13-inch smallmouth here. I'll take that all day. So we got a 13-incher and a 15-incher now. There's much bigger ones in here, but you never know what comes swimming by. That's the only thing. Just like you don't know what's swimming by when you're casting either. Unless you're using live scope, then you can just go, oh, there's a big one. I'll catch that one. Your fish make your hands covered in blood. Worms make them covered in crap. Fish off. Hey, what's up, Stefan? How you doing? That's because I'm not using the top water. Top water will just get you fish on, fish off so many times. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. It's not like it's on fire, but I can't say it's bad either. Felt something there. Got most of my worm. I thought for sure there was going to be a fish on right there when I set that hook. Yeah, imagine if I could catch every fish I'm getting a bite from down there. We would have caught like so many fish already. All these little tiny fish nibbling on here. Sometimes I'll catch a fish and I'm like, man, I'm surprised I even got that hook in its mouth. Oh wow, that he came off, I think. No, he's still on. He jumped out fully out of the water, man. I thought he came off, but then he fell back in. That was crazy. Oh, he came out of the water. Holy moly, man. That was like 3 feet jump. Air Jordan of fish right here. My God. Stop. That was nuts. Bro, chill out. Alright, there we go. Got him off. He's a little feisty son of a gun, man. The way he jumped out of the water. And he was putting on a show, and he just did not want to be caught. That was nuts. I think that was one of the highest fish I've seen jump. Double tap that screen, guys, for a beautiful fish here. Let's get him back. Squeaking. He almost swam onto the shore. Man, he's going crazy when I put him back in. Like the stream, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. So that's about that guy's about 14 incher. So we got like 13, 14, and a 15, pretty much. Yeah, it was crazy. The hour and 7 mark. I gotta remember that because I want to go back and see if I can see him jumping out of the water like that. I thought he shook it so bad. It was just, I had so much slack in my line after that jump. Fishing like an impatient child. That's how I catch the fish. Daniel fun. I only have X amount of patience when I'm fishing. I felt a bite right to a snag. I don't know if I'll get this one out. We'll see. Oh, came out. I got it out. I gotta change the hook though. I bent the hook. These worms suck. There's like some really good ones, and then there's like half dead ones. It's not what I was expecting buying a new thing of worms. I opened them up and I prodded one of them. They moved. And I was like, oh, okay, they're good. Guess not. Double tap that screen, guys. Give the stream a like. I appreciate it if you would. Whether you've been in here a while or just came in. Goes a long way. Let's see if we can get another big bass. Oh. Thank God I've been in the shade. If I catch a fish in the next minute, you'll send a gift. Well, I don't know if that's possible, but I'll try. I caught a snag. Does that count? I can't see gifts, just so you know, so if you do give me a gift, someone will have to tell me. It doesn't show up on my screen for some reason. Oh, I had a bite. Probably ripped off my worm. Got me snag. That's what he did. And he got my worm. Oh my God, and he got my hook. My hook broke off. Wow, how did that happen? That was a weird chain of events. I wonder what that was. It's a decent fight, and my hook is literally gone. Who knows? Who knows what that was? Gotta reattach some worm now. Alright, try it again. Hopefully it doesn't break off this time. Kidding me, right to a snag? Okay, I got it on. Hey man, thank you, I appreciate that. We had a close one. There was definitely a nice little tug. I don't know what happened though. A freaking hook came out. Like literally gone. The whole thing I put on is gone. Get one any second now. There's another bite. Wasn't anything big though that time. I appreciate you. Looks like we need one more like on my screen to get to 50, but I think we might already be there based on it's usually one behind. So I thank you guys for getting us 50 likes today. I always hope to get at least 50 every stream, and then after that, 100 and so on and so on. Take a little milestones one at a time. There might be, I don't know. Come on. Bite right to the snag again. They're masters at doing that. It's freaking annoying. if I break off, like actually break off, I'm gonna go to my casting instead of my colors. Now when I want it to break off, it doesn't. Jeez. Well, snapped off. 'Tis the end of worm fishing portion for now. Let's go to the casting portion. Alright, I got a pink meth on that we're going to start with. We might change to something else, but let me put this stuff away here. Louis Fay, hello. I'll walk over to the island. It is. We caught a good amount of fish over here to start out. Some decent sized smallies. But it's been very inconsistent, but not bad. Oh my God, I almost did it again. Almost left my pliers here. Would have been my 7th pliers. So bad. It is another great day. It is hot as hell out though. But it could be worse. The sun's kind of going in and out of the clouds, which is nice. So we're not fully blasting it. Woo-wee. Man, it's almost the 4th of July already. Sometimes it takes forever to get here, and then when we're here, it's like, man, it's going too fast now. Let's see, I'll probably maybe leave the gear here. I'll be a little bit protected, I think, from the sun and stuff for the worms. I can throw my backpack up in the shade here. Alright, so this is a pink Meps. It has some issues, as you see. Some peeling. But I think it might be ideal. We might get something to strike it. Unless the fish are very particular and they're like, oh, he's fishing with a broken down net that's peeling. I don't want to hit that thing. Try this for a bit, and then if we don't get any bites on it, I'm going to upgrade to the bigger orange one. Why does it feel like it has some? Correctly? I don't think it's working correctly. There, now it's working. don't know, it wasn't spinning. Like it was spinning, but not enough. Not today, not yet. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know, there's something wrong with the spinnerbait. It's not coming in. I don't think it's coming in correctly. I can't tell. Doesn't feel like enough resistance on it. I mean, it's spinning. It just doesn't feel. I'm gonna change it. It doesn't feel correct, if you know what I mean. This one's been through a lot of snags and other stuff catching fish. Maybe I'll have to retire it. I guess we'll just throw the big guy on right away then, the Nest 5. Water feels great though. Probably too hot for the turtles to come out today. Oh no. Here. Next 5, Black Fury. Yeah, we'll try this one. Really huge thing on, which who knows what it was. And that big bass we caught. This one I know works. We're going for pike and bass. And if anything else bites, sure, but we're using a Nuts 5 right now. I'm sure there's a couple. There's not a lot though. At least that gets caught here. Hey, what's up? Vipin and Luna. How you doing? No takers yet. Throw this one around for a little bit and then we'll put another one on, try that one. Wind feels good. I don't think that was a bite. Could be wrong, but I don't think that was a bite. Tighten my drag a little bit in case it was a bite. Using a MEPS 5 right now. I thought for sure I had a little bite there, but I don't think it was. I think I just scraped over the top of a rock, and when I set the hook, the drag came out. It felt good though. Hey, thank you for the 100, Philip. Thank you. I'm hoping to get some bass, some pike. I've caught rock bass, green sunfish, and smallies so far. I might have to change my lure though again. It's super hot out. The sun is at least not belting down because we had a good cloud cover today. that snag on the rocks out there. I'm gonna lose this bait. Oh, I got it out with the snapping of the line. Look at that, like a pro. Like a pro. Yeah, I hope I can at least catch a fish anytime, whether you're watching or not. That'd be ideal. Yeah, that rock ledge out there is slowly becoming more and more of an issue as the water keeps going down. Get ready to switch this off here soon. More cast, and then I'm going to change it. Maybe put the claps tail on, surface bait that the pike were going nuts over the other day. Haven't used that one in a while. We'll see if they want it. Some little raindrops coming down randomly. Definitely could be worse out today. It actually felt hotter when I got here than it does now. Clouds moved in. This guy right here, surface bait. Throw it around for a bit, see if we get any action on the surface. Hey, what's up, Jace? How you doing? Right up next to the dam. This lure lets you cast it a mile. Love to get a huge bite on this thing. Come on. they're gonna hit today. Come on, I want to clap a tail with the clap tail. Clap some tail. Casting it like actually in that white water right next to the dam. Damn fish. Nice. Welcome in, buddy. We got one green sunfish today, 3 rock bass, I think 5 smallmouth, a 15, a 14, and a 13, and under. Alright, I'm gonna switch this. I'm not feeling it. Need something in the water column, I think. I want a big pike. I really would like to get into some pike, but who knows? They hit one day and then the next day I swear they're not in here. Try this. That's for red and white. and gold. Water feels great. A lot of times I'm like, ooh, that's some cold water. It feels really good today. I've got warmth out here. I'm actually not as impressed as they were making today to be out. I don't think we've quite got to where they were expecting. I think it's a cloud cover though. Came out early to beat the heat, and I think I beat the heat, but not because I came out early. Just nature taking care of it. Give me one. Give me a bite. Howdy, welcome in. Yeah, we caught a bunch of fish today. Smallies, rock bass, green sunfish. Not expecting miracles today though, how warm it's supposed to be. Only saving grace though, like I said, the sun's not out. Could have been much worse. Willie, the biggest one was, we had a 13, a 14, and a 15. Yeah, it's been really humid here today. It's supposed to stay that way all week, I believe. Yeah, there were some good, decent bass. I was hoping for even a bigger one, but I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, we were down in the 60s for a long time, maybe just barely the 70s. It wasn't until this week we finally like had heat. It felt kind of weird. You're always just like almost like cold sometimes at nighttime, especially if you're in the water and it's like 64 degrees, 65 degrees. Hey, what's up, Ryan? No, I'm not kayaking. Yeah, we're in Wisconsin, so we have like pretty much the same type of weather as you have. Roast, nice. I don't know, man. Not hitting these casting lures at all today. Not even one. live bait. Fishing for bass and pike, but they only seem to be hitting the live bait today. No boat, I'm just in the river. Nice. Yeah. I don't know if I have any really good spots to hit some big ones over here. I'm sure there are, I just don't know them. There's gotta be some in the river too, but where to target them is a whole nother thing. What can I want? Best way to enjoy the outdoors when it's this hot, be in the water. I was hoping for a little bit better fishing today on like casting lures and stuff. The way it was last time, had a lot of action. 4 fish on the nuts last time. Now it's just nothing's entertaining it. I'm walking on sunshine, yeah. Well, I might go back and just use up the rest of those worms. And then when we're done with that, maybe put something else on, try to get a bite. Just not hitting this. Yeah, I'm assuming they are. A lot of it's shallow around here. It's like right up next to the dam, which makes it hard to fish unless you're throwing a worm up next to it. That's where we've caught them today. We'll go back over there and see what we can scrounge up with the last of our worms in this heat. And then we'll finish off on some casting, see how it goes. I need to restring this really quick because it broke off. No bueno. Whoops. Oh, I think I see what happened. I had this little knot in my line for the longest time. And I just left it. Looks like it broke right where that knot was eventually. That worked out good. I thought it was a matter of time before that knot caused an issue, but I didn't want to deal with it. I'm lazy. Now it's dealt with. You like fishing? Nice. So do I. We're in Wisconsin, near Milwaukee. And I totally messed it up. There we go. Saved it. All right. We'll use this hook. All right, hang on once. We're almost there. No, dropped it. Oh my god, keep dropping the sinker. I'm like, stay. Alright, there we go. Let's go. I don't have many worms left, but we'll use them up. How'd that happen? Alright, let's head over there and use up these couple of worms I have left. Try to catch another fish or two on them. Get off backpack. All right. Here we go. Thank you so much for the like. Let's see, yeah, we don't got a ton of worms. You break it in half. We went through so many earlier. Whew. This is torture. It's a horrible thing. Drag is so tight, I just remembered. Oh, I had a nice one on. I think it was nice. Felt it. Thought he was going to be on there when I set the hook, though. There was nothing there. 20 pound. First bite when we got back here, that was a decent bite. I just can't believe we didn't catch it when I set the hook. Especially when you're fishing in the river. So many snags and rocks and sticks. Hopefully bass. Yeah, I was definitely, I don't know, in my head I thought the fishing was going to be like literally on fire. It's not bad how they were hitting earlier on the worm, but it's definitely not the best I've seen. Cats. I got in a 15-inch, 14-inch, and 13-inch smallie. What's up, Tracy Jack? Catch and release. They caught fish. Alright, I'm gonna put more worm on because I got that hit when I had more worm on. I don't have much worm to work with, but gonna increase our odds here. Pretty big. There's really no gar where I'm from. Got the fishing line. Yeah, I think that's my old fishing line that's down there. Come on, fish. You had a bite that first cast there. Gotta be at least one fish down there, you know? Something's picking away at my worm. But not like that big one it was when I first got here. That was an actual big hit. Got my worm again. Just slowly prying it off. Yep, stole my worm. Brutal. What do we got left? Oh, it's not looking good, guys. One worm left. One worm left. Let's see if we can catch one more. A lot of kids came out into the river to start fishing, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to cast. So I might end it after this last worm here. Get out of the heat then. Get something to eat myself. Let's see if we got at least one more here. This horrible looking light color. Give me one more fish here. No, I usually just buy mine. Oh no, you're kidding me. I'm gonna get snagged on my last night color too. Oh, it's just one of those days, guys. Just one of those days. Well, we caught some good fish earlier, so it's not like we're skunked or anything. We caught plenty of good fish, but I don't like going out like this, so. Oh, it broke. It's like the third break today. It happens. It is what it is. I put this on my reel here so it's all tangled. I hate just the worst though, like I said, he's hitting a snag right at the end. And I can't get on there. I'll just leave it now. Alright guys. Been about 2.5 hours. It's been iffy today. I think I'm gonna end the stream here for now. Probably go on next couple days, do some more fishing, but just kind of blasé today, blasé. So I appreciate you guys being in here, hanging out for a while. Hopefully some of you were in here and saw the fish we caught earlier, because we didn't catch much after that. But I appreciate you guys. So hit that like button if you would. If you want, hit the sub button so you can come back and see the next live, which hopefully will be tomorrow. It's all weather permitting though. But everyone, have a good rest of your day. And get ready for that 4th of July. It's sneaking up here fast. Tight lines, guys. Good luck. Hopefully you guys can get some fish today if you go fishing. Adios.